Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with a brand new video and we are going to be talking about my summer makeup routine. This is pretty much the look that you guys are going to see the process of. So this video is extra special because I'm going to be partnering up with Mary Kay and talking about their brand new foundation. So thank you so much to Mary Kay for sponsoring a portion of this video. This is their Time Wise Matte 3D foundation that is out now. I'm going to be testing it out, showing you guys what it looks like on the skin, how I apply it, and just a little bit about the formula. All of these products will be linked down below in the description box, so definitely check it out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Let me show you my tips and tricks for my summer makeup routine. And as always, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And let's go ahead and get it. So we're going to go ahead and start off with these bad boys over here. This is the new Mary Kay foundation, and this is the Time Wise Matte 3D foundation. This product comes in 28 shades to select from. So these have 30 ml or 1 fluid ounce, and the packaging is actually really compact and sleek. It's really easy to store and really travel friendly because it is in this like squeezy tube. It's not going to break easily or anything like that. And even though it looks super tiny, you do get the standard amount from any other foundation, which is usually 30 ml. This foundation is a matte finish, but it's not like a flat matte. It's more like a demi matte, I want to say, because you still kind of see dimensions on your skin, and you guys will see that when I apply the foundation. It has no scent to it whatsoever, in my opinion, which is great for those of you who are sensitive to certain scents and perfumes in your makeup. This does have a 12-hour oil controlling kind of wear. It's medium to full coverage, in my opinion. So another cool thing about this foundation, it's like a skincare and a makeup product in one, because they did go ahead and infuse some skincare properties in this product. And it's really great for like anti-aging and preventing the signs of aging. So I am going to prime. I'm going to be using this Mary Kay foundation primer sunscreen SPF 15. And what I like about this primer is that it has this very like smooth, silky texture to it. When you apply it on the skin, it just feels really like silky on the skin and allows the foundation to kind of glide on nicely. So now for the foundation, I'm going to be taking the shade Bronze W120, and this is a really great match for me. It's a tiny bit warmer right now, but I know with summer, it's here and the sun is starting to show up finally in Canada. I do get a lot more tanned and warmer in my complexion. So this is going to be a perfect match. Right now it's just a tiny bit warmer. So I take about this much of product. Yes, I'm using the back of a container because I'm sick of getting my hands all messy when I do these videos. So I'm going to start using this guy here just to show you guys how much product I'm using. So about this much, and you guys can see how the product is kind of sliding down really slowly, but it has that movement. It has a really nice creamy texture, which makes it easy to blend. So you can definitely go in with a brush with this foundation if you want a little bit more full coverage, but I like my coverage to be like more of a medium. So I am going to go in with a damp sponge. I'm going to grab that product and start to blend it out on my face. And I'm going to do one side of my face. See, it has amazing coverage. I'm going to do one side of my face and then show you guys the difference between the two sides. So I'm just going to grab my mirror over here so I can see what I'm doing. So you guys can see that it's blending out really nicely, really smooth on the skin. And it's just evening out my skin tone so nicely. Gives me really good coverage without it looking heavy or cakey on the skin. And it feels pretty lightweight on my skin. So here's what the foundation looks like on just one side of my face so that you guys can see and compare the difference. So here I have no foundation on. I have a little bit of discoloration going on. And also I did get a rash or a reaction from a product that I tried out this week. So I do have quite a bit of texture and a few little bumps especially on my cheek area. And you guys can see on this side, it covered it up really nicely, really softly. Nothing looks harsh and cakey and heavy. It just looks like my skin, but in a more perfected way. And I really, really like the way this sits on the skin. It just looks super natural. So here's that foundation all over my face, and you guys can see how it looks like. It definitely still has like luminosity to it. It hasn't completely set itself. And I will be adding a little bit of powder, but I don't feel like I need to like completely set it with a ton of powder. I definitely feel like once it sets itself, it's a really great foundation for a long time wear. And this is what she is looking like. My skin is nice and evened, and it just looks healthy. It looks like my skin. It doesn't look completely matte and fake and like exaggerated or thick. So yeah, this is the new Mary Kay foundation. So huge thank you to Mary Kay for sponsoring this portion of this video. And let's go ahead and finish off this summertime makeup. I'm going to be taking this guy over here from CoverGirl. This is the True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. And I have been pretty obsessed with this concealer when I want something really full coverage, which is pretty much most of the time because let's just face it, I don't get enough sleep, so my under eyes are not popping. This concealer sets very, very fast, so you want to work with it pretty fast and not waste a lot of time letting this sit on the face, or it's going to be really hard blending this bad boy out. But I've really like the coverage and the finish. It has a really like natural finish. It's not too matte, it's not too luminous, so I am digging it. And then to set everything, I'm bringing it back to the old school days, which was the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Everyone and their mama has tried this powder and has absolutely loved it. I don't think there's one person that doesn't like this powder. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section. So I am taking the original translucent shade. They did go ahead and add a deeper shade, which is great for those who have a deeper complexion and can't use this one. I really like that they added a deeper shade. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a generous amount because it is summertime, girls, and my skin has definitely changed. I do get a lot more shiny throughout the day, and I want my makeup to last for hours, okay? Because I have really long days, so I need this to hold up. So I am taking a generous amount, but I'm using a damp sponge, and I'm really pressing that product in. So I don't let it cook or bake like I used to do because it just doesn't look good on me anymore. It really emphasizes fine lines and dry patches. So by using this technique where you're just really pressing that product in with a damp sponge, it allows to set my makeup without it looking too dry or heavy on the skin. You know what I mean? So this is what I like to do. And I always go kind of around my mouth area just to set those smile lines. So I am going to continue with the face, and then we're going to go on to the eyes. So I know I look super matte right now, but don't worry. We are going to add that glow back to our skin. I love a dewy, glowy look, but I want my makeup to last long. So the initial step is like super matte, but we're gonna add that shine, trust me, okay? So first is bronzer, and I am gonna use a bronzer that has a sheen, a luminosity, and it just looks beautiful on the skin. I know most of the time people tell you to use matte bronzers, but I love a bronzer that has a sheen. So there's a difference between a sparkly, glittery bronzer and something that has a sheen. It just adds this very like natural glow on your skin, and it flows. It looks like your natural skin, honestly. So I'm going to be taking this bronzer over here. It's one of my favorites. It's from Too Faced, and it's their Sun Bunny bronzer. It comes like this, but I normally only use the darker side of the bronzer. Now, this sometimes isn't as deep as I want it to be. So what I do is I mix it with my dark chocolate Soleil, again from Too Faced. So basically I tap into both of these products and then I apply it on the skin, and it just gives me the most beautiful like bronzed look, but with a gorgeous sheen. And now for blush, I'm going to go in with this Cover FX blush. This is called the Monochromatic Blush Duo Matte and Shimmer, and this is in Warm Honey. They have a large collection of these blushes. They're really beautiful, gorgeous formula. I've been obsessed with this particular shade, and I actually like to use them in conjunction. So they have the shimmer shade, which is more like a highlight, and then the matte blush, but I kind of just swirl my brush all over and get that color all over the cheeks. It is gorgeous. So I'm the kind of girl, I like blush. Like, I like to see my blush. I'm not that one, ooh, no blush. I do like blush, but there's a particular tone of blush that I love. It's either gonna be these kind of like natural shades or like a peachy tone. I won't go anything crazy like a bold bright pink, but I do like to see it on the skin. Like, I want to see my blush, you know, and this one is perfect. I like that you can kind of build up on it. Really nice. Now let's go on to highlighter. I have been completely obsessed with this palette and use it non-stop. Like, I literally have to tell myself, no, try a new product because it is just that good. Both shades are absolutely stunning. I believe this particular palette is a limited edition from Bobbi Brown, and this is their Highlight and Glow highlighting powder duos, Bare Glow and Opal Glow. But if I'm not wrong, they do have these individual shades to purchase. So now I'm going to go ahead and quickly do my eyebrows. I do have a bunch of like eyebrow tutorials that I'm going to be linking down below or up here on the screen that you guys can check out. So I'm going to do this really fast. You guys have seen this a million times. I'm using my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5. Now we're going to go ahead onto the eyes, and I honestly don't do too much crazy things when it comes to my eyes. I keep it pretty minimal. I will do a nice shimmer sparkly shade, but I don't go in with a bunch of different palettes and different colors. I mean, there are days where I get a little bit creative, especially for Instagram, but on a regular basis, I don't use a ton of shades. So what I like to do is grab my bronzer. I'm going to take this one here, which is the Dark Chocolate Soleil, and I'm taking a fluffy brush. I'm going to grab some of that bronzer and really get enough that I need for my eyes, and I'm going to apply that on the crease area. So just blending it out back and forth, and it gives this really beautiful like kind of monochromatic look to the face, and it's going to blend really nicely because you have that on the cheekbones. And I love using bronzers and blush on the eyes. I think they blend out really smoothly and just like soft. So not a lot of blending going on. They just are so smooth powders. Really like it. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab a shimmer shade. You can use pretty much any shade you want. Like sometimes I do champagne. Sometimes I'll do like a nice olive green. For today, I want to keep everything really warm. And I'm going to be using this Morphe pressed pigment in the shade High Class. I believe I have like a swatch video of all of these shades. I'm going to try and find it and link it down below for you guys. But I just like to grab it with my finger. It has like a very smooth kind of texture, and I think it just glides on the eyes with the finger. I'm tapping away any loose product so I don't get a bunch of it under my eyes, and just going to press that. Look, oh my goodness, look at that. So beautiful and pigmented. Gorgeous. Stunning. And just to add a little extra oomph, I'm going to be adding this Marc Jacobs sequence eyeshadow in Paparazzi. So this has a really kind of how can I put this, a really like chunky texture. So I like to grab that product and really try to smooth it out at the back of my hand before I apply it onto my eyes, so I don't get any chunks of it. But it is a gorgeous like iridescence look when you apply it on the eye. So I'm going to grab that and just tap it right on top. It's just going to add a little added like sparkle to the eye. So then I'm taking that same fluffy brush that we applied the bronzer in the crease, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend a little bit of the crease area just to make sure everything looks nice and smooth and there's no harsh edges. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara. I'm taking the Superhero Mascara by It Cosmetics. This is a great mascara if you want a lot of volume, but I do feel like I have to be a little bit careful because it does kind of clump on me. So just do it very slowly, take your time, but the volume that you get is definitely worth it. And now we're going on to the lips. I live for good red, especially with an orangey undertone. It's in the summertime. It looks absolutely beautiful. And when you have such warmth going on in the skin, everything just looks stunning. So I'm going to be taking this lipstick from Bobbi Brown. This is their Luxe Matte Lip Color in the shade Fever Pitch. And it is this stunning red with like that gorgeous orangey undertone. That's what we're going to apply right on the lips. And now I want to add a little bit more dew back to the skin. I still feel like I'm a little bit on the matte side, like my skin, not the highlighted points. So I'm going to take my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist and apply that on the face. Here we are with the final look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this look and this video. I really love this gorgeous warm summer, just bronzy, ready to hit the town kind of look. This is what I've been doing on a regular basis, and it just looks like you put so much effort into your makeup. You look really glam, but in the kind of like wearable, natural wear, in my opinion, honestly. The eyes are still really wearable, not hard at all to do. And this base just looks stunning and is going to last me throughout the entire day. So once again, thank you so much to Mary Kay for being a part of this video and sponsoring a portion of this video. Definitely check the description box. I will be linking their foundation and primer down there. Check it out. Let me know your thoughts on the product, and also, have you tried out any other Mary Kay products that I should be checking out? Leave me a comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and saw something new and cool today. Also, leave me your feedback on what you would like to see next on this channel. I appreciate your love and support, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Ciao.